If over the past few weeks you have felt more warmth in your relationships, your heart felt lighter, old emotional wounds began to heal, or you found yourself reconnecting with someone, with a relationship, or with your family, then it was not just a coincidence. Venus was in Cancer, and Cancer is the place where Venus tries to bring peace to the heart. But now, the story is about to change. On July 5th, Venus leaves Cancer and enters Leo, and waiting for Venus in Leo is Ketu. This is not the kind of transit that simply brings love. This is the kind of transit that reveals the truth hidden behind love. It is the transit that may ask you, do you truly love that person? Or do you simply love the attention they give you? Do you genuinely want to save the relationship, or are you only trying to protect the image attached to it? Are you truly happy? Or do you simply want to appear happy? Leo is the sign of recognition, and Ketu is the planet that severs attachment. When Venus and Ketu come together, some old stories of the heart come to an end, and some new truths begin to reveal themselves. Over the coming weeks, many people will begin to see themselves from a completely different perspective. Some may realize that the very thing they have been chasing was never as important as they once believed. And for the first time, some will understand that true worth is not found in attention, it is found in self worth. Before we continue, if you do not know your moon sign, simply leave your original date of birth in the comments section. We will help you identify your moon sign. Because in Vedic astrology, we read horoscopes based on the moon sign, making it an essential part of your reading. So now, let's explore what this Venus and Ketu conjunction has in store for your moon sign. Let's talk about Virgo natives. Over the past few weeks, while Venus was in Cancer, your focus was on friendships, networking, future plans, and long term gains. Perhaps new people entered your life, old connections grew stronger, or you simply began thinking more seriously about your future. But now, the story is turning inward. On July 5th, Venus enters Leo, and for you, Leo represents your 12th house, the house of solitude, healing, letting go, the subconscious mind, hidden emotions, foreign connections, and spiritual growth through inner awareness. But Ketu is already waiting there. And Venus casts its seventh aspect onto Aquarius, which is your sixth house where Rahu is placed. Which means the story of the coming weeks is whether everything really needs to be fixed, or are some things meant to be released. When Venus enters the 12th house, a person naturally becomes more introspective. You may feel the need to spend more time alone. Some may find themselves pulling back from social activities. Others may revisit old memories, old relationships, or emotions they thought they had left behind. But Ketu brings a profound lesson. If a chapter has already ended, it does not need to be lived all over again. If a relationship has already fulfilled its purpose, there is no need to keep holding on to it. This is a transit of emotional release. Venus in the 12th house often brings long buried emotions to the surface. You may experience realizations that were hidden from you before. Some Virgo natives may suddenly recognize that they have invested far too much of their energy in people or situations that were never truly worthy of it. And that realization alone may bring emotional freedom. The 12th house is also connected with foreign lands and long distance matters. Some people may plan a journey, reconnect with overseas contacts, or focus on something related to distance or international opportunities. Even so, the true focus of this transit remains your inner world. Now let's look at the other side of the transit. Aquarius represents your sixth house, which is the house of daily routines, work, health, responsibilities, competition, and problems to solve. Rahu is sitting here in the sixth house, constantly pushing a person to improve everything. Every problem must be solved, every challenge must be conquered, and every weakness must be fixed. But from the 12th house, Venus and Ketu ask a different question. Are you truly being productive, or are you simply staying busy? This is a very powerful distinction. Your responsibilities at work will still be there, the deadlines, the tasks, the expectations. But the lesson of this transit is not hustle. The lesson is balance. The more rest you allow your mind, the better you will perform. Some Virgo natives may need to seriously reevaluate their work life balance. Now, this is not a transit of dramatic romance. It is a transit of deep emotional understanding. Single Virgo natives may experience a private or hidden attraction, or finally gain clarity about their feelings for someone. For those already in a committed relationship, emotional honesty and forgiveness will become especially important. Old misunderstandings and lingering resentments may finally be released. The 6th and 12th house axis is being activated, which means that it is important to pay attention to your sleep, stress levels, mental fatigue, and your daily routine. Your body may simply be asking for rest, and this is not the time to ignore that message. Financially, this is not a transit of major gains, it is a transit of wise management. Unexpected expenses may arise, travel or health related spending is possible. But with proper planning, no major financial concerns are indicated. This transit wants to teach you something very important, that not every battle needs to be fought, not every problem needs to be solved, and not every relationship needs to be saved. Sometimes progress does not mean moving forward, it simply means putting down the burden you have been carrying for far too long. Here are some recommendations to get the best out of this transit. Make sleep and recovery a priority for yourself. Release old emotional baggage, improve your work life balance, and stop trying to control everything. Protect your mental and emotional energy. The coming weeks may teach you that true healing begins the moment you stop trying to fix everything and learn to let certain things go. Before we end today's reading, remember, astrology does not exist to create fear, it exists to create awareness. The planets don't force events to happen, they simply reveal the energies that surround us, allowing us to make wiser choices. How this Venus and Ketu conjunction unfolds in your life will always depend on your personal birth chart, your current planetary periods, and the choices you make along the way. If you'd like to understand how this transit will affect your own chart, you can book a personal consultation by messaging us on the WhatsApp number shown on your screen. For a limited time, we're offering 50% off consultation fees, and because the available slots are limited, we recommend booking early. If you don't know your moon sign, simply leave your original date of birth in the comments below. Since we follow true Vedic astrology, your moon sign is the foundation of these horoscope readings, and we'll do our best to help you identify it. If you found this reading helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Sitaru Ka Safar, and share it with someone who may need this message today. And finally, always remember, the stars may show the path, but it is your choices that determine where that path leads. Thank you for being part of the Sitaru Ka Safar family. Until next time, take care of yourself, keep growing, and may the universe guide you towards wisdom, peace, and the life you are truly meant to live.